يا حبيبي تعال الحقني شوف اللي جرالي من بعدك.
May Allah help us come across those speakers, those lecturers, those chefs, and those sisters that are able to break down things for us in a way that is going to make us understand and make them easy for us to put in action. May Allah help us maintain those gains that we've made in this Ramadan so that we can continue and even make better gains during this next Ramadan.
إليك أنت صباحي مصفد بمسايا من بعدك سهرنا من وقت بنادي خيالك.
Spend time with them, all right? And see if you can establish that trust whereby you can even start sharing with them where you are struggling so they can advise you. Now, be also that friend. Be that friend, and when you are that friend, when you are given that honor to be somebody's friend, somebody, I can call them guardian, whatever, okay? Do not brutalize them. Do not expect from them that you're going to look like you in 20 minutes that they've started talking to you. All right? Allow them that buffer zone. Keep the conversation, but do not keep things for yourself, okay? If you think your sister is speaking incorrectly, do not keep it for long. Engage her, but make sure you do it in the nicest way, because bad feedback is always painful. All right? Do not do it in a way that they're going to run away from you. Yet they have identified you as someone that can empower them in a good direction. Be that friend that understands that everybody has their pace. We do not work the same way. Some people need that brutality, and Allah will find, if you are that friend, let Allah find the brutality somewhere else. Be the soft spot. Okay? Yeah, because some people are there, they're going to. Okay, so let Allah find that thing somewhere else. You be the one that she comes crying to. She say, I can't believe this guy that I thought is a good fiance just told me. What is this? Is this Islam or? Okay? Explain and be that person who can be nice and then also come back to reality, because you're not gonna be all nice and then it ends there. Okay? You can say, okay, listen, I understand. Because I don't know. You people that are seated in this seat, you definitely had many other things to do. You chose to come here because there's benefit. But I don't think you always were like this. Maybe you were, but all right? We all grow. We all grow. We come from somewhere, go somewhere, and we learn from our experience. So be the empowering sister to that sister that's coming to you. Tell her that even though brutality has come, you are there waiting for her to walk the right pace that she can take, in as far as she's stepping in the right direction. This is the bottom line. Okay? Make sure that she understands that she doesn't have to do it all at once right now, but that it doesn't mean that she abandons. Okay? Be that balance. And for the rest of the other friends that are not Muslims or that are Muslims but in the wrong direction, do not cut ties with them, but know how to manage them so the pressure is less. Don't overwhelm yourself with pressure. All right? This, I think, is what I wanted to share mainly on the companionship, because really it matters. It determines a lot of things in between lines that are not outspoken there. But when you have a good friend, make even 2, 3, they're enough. They can help you out. All right? So, the point number 2 that I was going to say, normalize continuing the good habits, things that Allah talked about. For example, do you know who knows the ayatul bir? Al-bir. It's one ayah that Allah gives like a list of what doing good thing means. You know?
For me, it's thinking that it's one small habit as long as you gotta focus on that and be consistent, because we know that a lot of consistency is one small little something, so long as you do.
Mine is more or less the same. It's more like having that routine whereby during Ramadan you are praying on time, right? Make sure that you observe that, and also you have been keeping up with your Quran. So every day at least 1 2 verse. So you try to integrate to your day-to-day activities, because once you make something a routine, I think it's easy when you make it a routine.
That's true.
We tend to lose that drop after Ramadan. Because if you're at work, maybe you are two Muslims, girls Muslims, one of you is used to wearing hijab at work, the other one doesn't. But when Ramadan comes in, it's not only you as a Muslim who is going to run after them to tell them to wear hijab. It's the whole community, the Muslims and the non-Muslims. They'll be pointing fingers at them,
Yeah.
and they'll have to change because of them. But when you get that chance to wear that hijab in Ramadan, and then you get to meet, actually get to meet new people that are recognizing you because you put on that small thing. So afterwards, like, hold on to those people. They'll make you connect
Yep.
to that one, and then they'll also increase you. They'll help you find new things that you thought weren't possible for you to do, but they'll help you increase it and help you maybe take the right route.
Let's keep notes. Keep the good habits, even if they are small, right? Be consistent. Connect and stay in connection with those people that empower you into that direction, right? Do you guys take notes? Because my phone is off. But you can take those notes because really they mean that those are the things that make things happen. All right, it's not magic. It's a thing that you need to plan about. Look at the feasibility. I have a question. I work, okay, maybe you work with most of the people that are not Muslims, but Ramadan brought you together. All right. But your best friends, those ones from high school and stuff, those ones that are really have nice jokes that you all know what they mean, nobody else understands, but you laugh because you know what they mean. They're non-Muslims. Are you going to cut ties with them? How are you going to? Because I think nice things. Okay, this is my hope for such discussions. Let's not just say standard talk points. Let's put things in actual reality of how our days are. Okay, so what are you gonna do with your best friends that you love movies with? Okay, what are you gonna do? How do you navigate that? All right. Yes.
Um, for me, what I think is, I actually, before I say before, I wanted to say, um, it is very interesting how sometimes we focus on the wrong things during Ramadan, and oh my god, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. And I realized, like, midway during Ramadan, how we focus on perfecting ourselves and whatever, and for me, it's more of um, growing your love for Allah.
Yeah.
And then the more you love Allah so much, the more you want to give up whatever that hurts or that doesn't please Him. So, and like, we focus so much on leaving the sin, like, oh, I have to stop this haram, but then it's better to just focus on your creator, and
Yeah.
then when you focus on your creator, like, the things, yeah. And it goes also the same when you put it into perspective of friends. What relationship is better for you? Like, what is another, like, what is a greater relationship greater than Allah? And even maybe starting with the small things, with prayer, when the adhan is Allahu Akbar, like, one way I think about it is when they say Allahu Akbar means Allah is greater than whatever you're doing right now. So you have to stop whatever you're doing and then you go and pray. So it's maybe put it to a perspective of there is nothing greater than Allah for me, and of course we struggle, and of course it's common sense.
Yes.
Like, even when you're doing haram, you always be like, yeah, Allah is there, I love Allah, Allah is greater than, but um, we have to put strategies.
Yes.
And one of the strategies, like, you could always say no. You could always, and sometimes it's hard.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I really want to do this.
Yes.
I really want to go out with my friends. I really miss my friends. But then, when you're gonna be in the grave, you're gonna be alone. No one is gonna come with you. No one. You're gonna have to answer the 3 questions by yourself, and according to how you lived. So focus more on the akhirah than the dunya.
Yes.
And I think that's the only way you can.
Yeah.
And also
it
just
makes it actually easier.
Yeah.
Affordable.
Yeah, and also just in the sense of just think about, like, in this situation, what would God want me to do? What would Allah want me to do? So I think those just are the few things that I can share.
That's really interesting.
During Ramadan, it is easy.
Speak up, huh? They need to hear you.
It is easy to go with the flow because
Because that's
see
the flow.
everybody is invested to dedicate their time to Allah. So for you, sometimes the intention comes, but it's also easy to go with the flow because at home everybody is
Because so
fasting.
shaitan is not around.
So
It's easy.
after Ramadan, it becomes hard because you go back to square one. You are with those friends who are not Muslims, and you are seeing a lot of people not wearing the hijab, and then the flow is like
Yes.
it vanishes.
Yes.
So what I would recommend to keep the consistency, first of all, if you really love Allah, you know you are doing it for Allah and you love Allah, because you can say I fear Allah and just stop by fearing Allah. You just have to understand I fear Allah because I love Allah. Because when you love someone, you fear them.
Yeah.
It's something that is common
You don't
sense.
want
When
to
you love
hurt
someone,
them.
you also respect and fear them. Like I can't do this because if this person does not like this, because I love them, I don't want to make them angry. So I love them, so I'm going to respect the boundaries and everything. So if when you love Allah, you are going to have to search for Allah.
Yep.
You have to search for knowledge.
Yeah.
But like if you do take that like humble route and you're like, okay, I don't know enough, maybe this one my iman might not be there yet, but it's factual because it's in the Quran. Then eventually once Allah guides you to like understand it, or maybe not, then eventually you'll be in like a good position and get answers, or not. Perhaps you'll just get the answers on the day of judgment. Not everything will be
Possibly.
answered to you like in this life.
And also, just because I feel like Islam is literally means submission.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to submit to Allah. So sometimes it's hard, and that's why we have non-believers, because they don't believe in the mystery of God.
Yeah.
So if we try to eliminate the mystery with getting an answer to everything, then that's when you become who
Going to
Allah
get
has
us in
cast.
trouble.
And
In
so
trouble.
just submit, because it. And I feel like making Allah happy is so much of a reason to be like, fine, this is how this, like I don't want to do this, or I'll do this. Yeah. So
Because of Allah. Yeah, I think this is very, very interesting as insights, because basically the reality of things is some things you get to understand, some others you won't. Some others, there are people that are going to give you explanations that makes it even worse. You're like, I don't think you're inspired or something, right? Because people understand things very different.
Do some charity, whatever. Just try your best not to stay alone for a very, very long time. Even though being alone sometimes is good, but not the majority time, like not your majority of time, like in your life, because like really it can even sometimes even damage you than bad friends, because you're not gonna evolve. You're just gonna stay there. It's either you stay there or you go back. It's not going like up front. Yeah.
May Allah help us come across those speakers, those lecturers, those chefs, and those sisters that are able to break down things for us in a way that is going to make us understand and make them easy for us to put in action. May Allah help us maintain those gains that we've made in this Ramadan, so that we can continue and even make better gains during this next Ramadan. May Allah allows you and allows us and help us to start now to prepare our next Ramadan. May Allah take us up to there and even beyond. May Allah bring easiness in our families, in our children, in our friends, in our husbands, those that have them. May Allah give us very good husbands that love Allah. For those that don't have them, may Allah make us meet here again sometime soon for even more and for best. Thank you very much, sisters. وأنتم
يا غايب ليه ما
Abba. But then we can personalize it.
شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون.
صدق الله العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey guys, welcome to Amina Speaks. So as you know, over here it's all about woman empowerment, learning, discovery, the different journey on different people standing on different angle of success. So we can all breed better future and become better version for ourselves. So guys, uyu munsi twize iterambere ryacu, umubano hagati yacu, friendships, between sisterhood, tuza kugira igihe cyiza turapaintinga. Mariam atwigisha gupaintinga Al-Kaaba nk'urwibutso rw'iyi Ramadan 2025. So here I was hyping myself like Leonardo da Vinci in the house. Kukuntu nabonaga nyine bitangiye gusa neza, and it's the first time ngiye nshushanya nyine ibingibi nshushanyije ku matablo, noneho n'ibi bya painting by'amarangi nashushanyaga bisanzwe ariko ntabwo ari impano yanjye pe. So hano nabonaga wow, it's giving, byari bitangiye kuza mashallah. So mu gihe rero tugitegereje ko tureba the final result ya painting twakoze n'abandi bose bashushanyije, reka mbe nanze sadaka. So subhanallah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Nifuje ko twaganira kuri aya 190 surati Imran, sura ya 3 muri Quran, aho Allah avuga ngo, behold, in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alternation of night and day, they are indeed signs for the men of understanding, men who celebrate the praise of Allah, standing, sitting and lying down on their sides, and contemplate the wonder of creation in the heaven and the earth with the thought of our Lord, not for nafsi house through created all this. Glory to you, give us salvation from the penalty of the hellfire. So hano Allah abari kuvuga ngo mu by'ukuri kuremwa kw'ibirere n'isi no gusimburanwa kw'ijoro n'amanywa harimo ibimenyetso ku banyabwenge babandi basingiza Allah, baba bahagaze, bicaye cyangwa baryamye, bakanatekereza ku iremwa ry'ibirere n'isi bagira bati, Nyagasani wacu, ibi ni wabiremye nta mpamvu, ubutagatifu n'ubwawe, ngaho turinde ibihano by'umuriro. So iyi aya rero itwereka uburyo ushobora kuba uryamye, ushobora kuba uhagaze, ushobora kuba wicaye ukaba uri gusingiza Imana. Gusingiza Imana nta yindi protocole bisaba, nta gutabaza ntaki. Ushobora kuba uri witwaye mu modoka uri kugenda uga subhanallah walhamdulillah wala ilaha illallah allahu akbar, ntabwo bisaba indi protocole. Wow, aba bahaji n'abahajeti harimo n'utwite gusa n'ufite nyashi, sibyo? God. Wow, let's check. Wow, ni byiza cyane. Noneho uburyo muri kamera biri uko byiza kurusha. Sarah, I hope ntabwo ari first time ushushanyije. No way. Paka hano harimo Sarah ari kureba Kaaba. Oh wow, kuri ryabuye. Oh yes. Mashallah. Sorry. Mashallah. Wow. Mwibuke gushyiraho amazina yanyu. Designed by who? Wow. Very good. Umva ndabona wowe na habi wawe mwageze. Sibyo? Mashallah.
Wow.
It's giving. This year we have to go there, inshallah. So gusingiza Imana rero ntabwo bisaba indi protocol. Ushobora no kuba utitwaye uri kugenda n'amaguru cyangwa uri kuri moto cyangwa wicaye cyangwa uhagaze cyangwa uri kureba n'iyi video ukaba uri kwivuga subhanallah bihamdi subhanallah azim, amagambo akomeye cyane ku munsi w'imperuka azaremereza umunzani w'ibyiza kurenza ibiri ku isi ndetse no ku munsi w'imperuka nonaha. So turasaba Allah ko yatugeza ku ngoro ye. Allahumma amin. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Mumma manota muri comment guys. Mumma manota mumbwira ukuntu nabashushanyije.